Meow, meow, meow. Oliver and Jumpy. Shipwreck. Story 36. Distant thunder rolled through the atmosphere, pierced by lightning flashes. The brigantine was flying across the sea. She was eager to escape harm's way. Wave upon wave battered the ship as the storm finally outran her, reaching a screaming crescendo, toying, tossing, playing. Only hope and prayer were left. Dark cliffs suddenly appeared through the mist of liquid air. With the steering long ago disabled, the vessel was hurled against the rock, bursting the seams and spilling her entrails all over the rocky beach, before sinking to the depths of her dark, cold grave. There she joined countless sisters to keep them company in their never-ending sleep. One item contained in the belly of this lost ship was the tiara for King Cylon's bride, living in our neighboring country. Considering I was the most famous investigator of my time, it is no wonder that the president approached me to find the tiara. Did he know what it meant for a cat to get wet? I had no choice but to help. Soon Jumpy and I were fitted out with diving gear. The surf was pounding the rocky coast, and we could not enter the sea from the beach. It was too dangerous. So somebody took us further away from the cliffs with a fishing boat. We jumped into the frizzy sea and the likely spot of our ship's grave. As soon as we were diving a little deeper, the water became much calmer and our vision cleared up. This was a different world, quite unknown to us land animals. Seaweeds were moving back and forth in the surf above and filtering the sunlight into a never-ending flicker of shadows. Many colored fish swished past our threatening, unknown shapes. And deeper we sank. The light from the surface became dimmer as we swam towards the bottom of the sea. Suddenly a fast-moving shadow crossed the beam of our lights. I felt water pressing towards me. Something large had passed before us. What was it? Within seconds we understood the danger we were in. Something like a snake wound around our bodies. It was drawing us towards the mouth of a kraken, a many-armed, gigantic octopus. There was no escape from those powerful restraints. Are we going to be an octopus meal? What a horrible end for an elegant cat! He opened his mouth, ready to give me a bite, when his expression changed abruptly. He was annoyed about an interruption to his meal, turning to look over his bag. Finally, I realized what was happening. Several mermaids had come to our rescue. All three of them had stuck tridents into the kraken's back. The mermaids grabbed our hands and dove away from this dangerous monster. We only slowed down after we had swum a long distance away from the kraken. This gave us the opportunity to thank them for their help and to ask where the wreck was. Mermy, their leader, promised to take us there. Soon I could recognize the outline of a ship ahead of me. The masts were broken off, and there was a large hole at the side of the hull below the waterline. We swam through the opening into the ship and began our search for a chest containing the tiara. In the short time since the ship had sunk, sea creatures had taken over and made it their home. Our flashlights stirred up a multitude of fish and other deep-sea animals. It was hard to concentrate on the search with all the diversions happening around us. "I think there it is," Jumpy gurgled, pointing with the beam towards a box half hidden in the intruding sand. "Let's check it out!" Quickly the chest was opened, and immediately it became apparent that we had struck gold, literally. Many pieces of jewelry were reflecting the light of our lamps, glittering profusely. There was not just a tiara, but a full chest of treasure. The king would be very happy with our work. How great was the reception after our successful and dangerous mission! We were hailed as heroes and enjoyed everybody's attention. Of course, we were invited to the wedding and following dinner. How glorious the princess looked in her beautiful white dress and flashing diamond tiara. All the tables were set up at the beach so that the mermaids could join in the celebrations as well. Far out in the sea, the kraken was waving his arms threateningly. I preferred to think he was winking the king and his bride and wishing them a happy marriage. Otherwise he would have been the only unhappy creature on this day of joy. Crikey bye. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please recommend it to your friends. I welcome any inquiries concerning publication of my tales. Thank you. Bye bye until next time.